వాళ్ళరా ముంబై Idiot. Das ist
If you ever find yourself with a salt deficiency in life, this is a good place to come. Salt pans just outside Tuticorin, also known as Thottugudi in the old days. To get from Kanyakumari to Tuticorin, you can either take the national highway or do as we did, which is to take the state highway 176, smaller road, closer to the coast, winds itself through beautiful green fields and lots of birds, as Rocky will tell you.
There's lots of birds. There are. There's also lots and lots of churches. There's lots and lots of mosques, lots and lots of temples, which gives you an idea of how beautiful India truly is and how well all these things find place together over here. The other thing that I want to tell you is that if you decide to come here with a camera, there are painted stork, black-headed ibis, open-bill stork, jacanas, moorhens, including the purple moorhen, and a whole bunch of other birds which you will not find there. They are all over the place. But over here, there are none. And why is that? Because this water is way too salty even for the birds. For those of you who want to know how salt is made, listen carefully because I'll only say this 3 times. Here's what we do. We dig a trench, fill it with water. Water goes under the ground. 4-5 days later, the salt comes out of the ground. It is scraped off along with a little bit of earth and mud and thrown into one of these places where it's piled high. It's packed into big bags, sent off to a refinery where it's washed and then refined, and then you have salt on your table.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You said water goes in and salt comes out?
Yes.
That means the earth is full of salt, and when you put some water in it, the salt will come out?
Yes. Over here, the earth is full of salt. That's why these are known as salt pans.
Oh, and here I was thinking that the water evaporates and leaves the salt.
No, the water is just water. It's not salty water. It's not brought in big tanks full of salt and then spread over here to dry up so they can collect the salt and take it back to the refinery. That would be a little redundant.
again.
Okay. Shall we head to Tuticorin?
To Tuguri.
Tuticorin, God bless you. Are we walking? Mayur's dessert surprise for his friend Rocky.
The Ganesh Bakery has been making these for as long as they can remember, and they've been around for 50 years, so they should know. This is the famous Tuptukudi macaroon or the Tuticorin macaroon. And what is it? The macaroon is essentially just like a fluffy egg white beaten thing till crust begin to form, and then it's just baked on a super hot stove or an oven. And this one seems just like a real macaroon. I don't know what the fuss is all about.
Well, it's very different because number one, the last thing you expect when you come to Tamil Nadu is macarons, because these are traditionally European desserts, and they're normally flat discs and they're very chewy, and they don't have cashew nuts inside like the ones that we have here. These are conical, they're crispy on the outside, they're chewy on the inside,
And they're really, really good. For those of you who like meringues and who like Kaju Barfi, we mix them together and put them in. It's the texture of a meringue, crispy, light, soft, fluffy. In fact, if I throw it apart, it'll probably float. It doesn't, it falls. Don't waste macarons.
sorry. Now what makes these even more interesting is the fact that unlike other places, the macarons that are made here in Tuticorin are, get this, in firewood ovens. They don't use electric, they don't use microwaves, they use firewood. You get the smoky taste from there?
No, but I can get the taste of cashews.
There are many places all across Tuticorin, bakeries specifically, that sell these.
Thank you. That is hospitality at its best. They're all standing here, eating just about 8 or 10, and they brought out this whole tray of hot macarons. Oh, those are really good. Go on, try one.
You like my surprise?
Incredible, right? Incredible.
Did I hook you up like I said I would?
You're a gem.
I'm also a mind of information because these are influenced by the local architectural style. All across South India, you'll see a lot of temples with these conical peaks. And that's how you know that this is a Tamil macaroon.
Sometimes he knows so much, and other times he just talks nonsense.